welcome to Terrestrial Moments, the YouTube channel. My name is Terry, and I'm your host. So, on this channel, I talk about all things mental health, spirituality, the outdoors, wellness, a little bit of art, a little bit of music, and the intersection of all these passions and interests. And these are all kind of like just my opinions and experiences of the world. None is meant to diagnose or be advice of any sort. And especially today is more of a fun kind of entertainment type value to ponder if you so choose. So the deck of cards that I like to use is called the Wild Root Tarot. And I'm gonna just do a little shuffle, do a little card pull for the energy of the day. Energy of the day. Working on my shuffling skills. I've never understood the fancy flip of the cards, but if you know how to do that and you can explain it in the comments, please drop a comment and let me know how to do that. In the meantime, I will continue shuffling this way. I really like this deck because they're all the cards are, it's nature themes, nature based. So that's right in alignment, and it just kind of like gives an alternative, a different perspective on the cards. So little energy of the day, notes for April 21st. I'm going to do a 1-card pull. Alright, so nice. So the card is the 6 of Bows, the Abundance card. So on the card, right away, I see the fire. I see that there's baskets, and the baskets are filled with fruit, pears, mushrooms, and it looks like there's 6 bows around the fire. So we've got fruit, we've got hunting tools, there's trees up above and all around the fire. So I actually have not pulled this card before, so I am going to take a peek in the book and see what it has to say. Six of Bows. Yeah, I've never pulled this card. It's so funny. I've had this deck for a few years now, and there's cards that I will often pull. I always, I clear my deck, but this is a new one for me. So it says, in the heart of the forest clearing, a 6-spoked star-shaped log fire formed from trimmed but unfletched bow staves. It radiates light and heat and forms the pattern of the seasons. The fire is surrounded with representations of all manner of natural forest riches from the summer season, meaning a time to reap the benefits of summer abundance and to accept the rewards and blessings that are the result of endurance. By patiently attending to what you have sown, the blessings of the new growth will be bountiful and rich. we humbly share the plenty of the ripening year with those less fortunate than ourselves. The wheel turns, and the time to enjoy the fruits and rewards of the summer season has arrived. Patience acknowledges the plentiful bounty which delivers the gifts and rewards for your efforts. Now is the time to allow this generous feeling of well-being to flow freely through and around you, and to enjoy the pleasures and sustenance of these healing and revitalizing gifts. Sometimes, after a period of stress and hard struggle, the process of healthy relaxation is vital to rearm and re-energize the spirit in preparation for the challenges of the coming winter. The joy of sharing and gifting your own abundance with others is a natural part of the process and brings its own inner peace and satisfaction. Your generous gifts to others will bring solace during the coming seasons and remind you that as the wheel continues to turn on its inevitable and stoical journey, give thanks and accept the blessings of change that occur in life at this time. I'm going to read that one more time. Give thanks and accept the blessings of the change that occur in life at this time. We share the bounty of the forest and commune with the wild wood in our everyday life. So a few things stuck out to me about that from the book. Right now, we're in spring, so we're sowing seeds in the earth to prepare for a harvest in the late summer, early fall. So thinking about where we're at in the process, the projects, whether it's literal gardening, farming, or whether it's the projects that we're working on in life, those seeds that are being planted will be harvested in a future season. And so this is where mindfulness comes in and is a really helpful tool, because mindfulness helps us and guides us to be in a calm and peaceful state despite the outside changing influences and circumstances. So when we're able to be calm in the face of whatever challenges are in the present moment, rather than kind of like expanding that chaos, it helps keep it at bay. And sowing seeds of peace and calmness into our own lives and into the lives of those around us is the best way to continue to harvest more peace, more calm. I really like how this deck in this book talks about the seasons a lot. I've referenced this in one of my short videos where one time I had a dream, and clear as day, I woke up from the dream and someone in it had said to me, you know, there are more than just 4 seasons, right? And when I woke up from the dream, I knew what it meant automatically. Like sometimes I'll wake up from a dream and I have to I'm kind of shook and I really have to think what the heck was that? But this one, I woke up and I knew that the messenger in the dream was telling me, you know, when we're going through a turbulent time or a challenging time or a time where we're just like, when is something going to break? This is a lot. In our lives, there are more than 4 seasons. There's micro seasons within the seasons of our lives. And some journal prompts you could work with, if I had to name the season of my life right now, what season would it be? You could go off of the 4 seasons, or you could come up with a season on your own. In that dream that I had, of course, I had to do a little Google search, a little research. And I Googled, are there more than 4 seasons? And there's leaves blowing around outside, but that's why I keep peeking over that way. But in ancient farming cultures, there were more than 4 seasons, because the time it takes for certain crops to grow, there's like the corn season, there's the pumpkin season, there's like all these seasons within the season, strawberry season, and even like more than that, because within, like, say, strawberry season, there might be a certain number of days for it to get to a certain stage, and that's that micro season within the strawberry season. So kind of like helpful to zoom in, zoom out when it comes to thinking about the seasons of life. But I really appreciate how the card pull in the book today talked about, like, giving to others too. I think that's something, a lost art that I love to see people practicing. I love to see people practicing the art of giving. Well, that's all I've got for today. Let me know what you think in the comments. If this was something that you enjoyed, please, if you're still here, please feel free to subscribe, like, and let me know if you want to see more card pulls. All right, cheers.